I'm Christine Herrera, and I'm the Outreach Director of Los Gatos Ballet. I've been working for Los Gatos Ballet for 10 years. It takes a lot of dedication and time to put on a production like the Nutcracker. Students start rehearsing in September, and those rehearsals go and through the last week of November before we go into the theater in December.
My name is Raul Salamanca. I am the Associate Director and Production Manager of the Los Gatos Ballet Foundation. I've been involved in the theater since the age of 13 when I first started dancing. So you could say that I've been in the theater now for over the past 25 years. The parent volunteers are an integral part of the foundation. We depend on their help to be able to put all these massive productions together. It can take well within 2 to 3 months to just get ready for a production, especially if it's a new production. And then what we do is we take all of our costumes and sets that we have been working on during that time. We come in and we load them up in a rental truck with a group of people, maybe say between 5 and 6 individuals, and we take it all to the theater. Once we're in the theater, the different departments have all different responsibilities to do. For example, we have the costume department. They would be in charge of making sure that all the students have all of their costumes ready to go for their dress rehearsal and for their performances. The production team, they focus on the setting up with the backdrops, laying down the marley floor. Not only are we responsible for making sure that all the parts of the production are ready, and the choreography, the costumes, the sets, the props. We also have to go from having a theater that's empty to a theater that's full of people ready to enjoy the performance.
Hi, I'm Marcy Reichen, Artistic Director of Los Gatos Ballet. I started ballet when I was 9 years old. There was nothing that I wanted to do more than ballet. I made my way to this area because I started to guest, what we do call guesting, which is performing with local schools and companies. And that was probably my favorite time because that was when I got to have interaction with the young dancers and help them and mentor them and be a part of their process. And that was the time that I started to teach as well.
There's still a lot of work when we get to the theater. The staff still needs to block the show from first dance step to last bow. That means that we have to block every transition, every dance on stage. We simply can't just perform. We need to know where the students are going to enter and exit on the stage.
What I find to be really interesting about being part of the stage crew is that parents have a very unique opportunity to be part of the production. It allows them to work along with their child on this production, and they get a different sense of understanding of what is it that we do.
For lunch.
That's the thing, right?
They
just bring it out and they just set it right in front.
What does an artistic director do? Where does Marcy go? Right? So people might not know. I'm the one sitting in the very back of the house. So I'm sitting back there with our stage manager who's calling all the cues so that making sure that the lights and the music and everything is going on correctly. The crew are moving the pieces where they need to move, when they need to move, and the lighting is going at the right time, and the cannon goes at the right time, so we can continue to elevate the experience of the patrons.
So we're here at our Friday
morning outreach performance. We have over 1,300 students that are here, and as you can see, they're everywhere. This is just a wonderful opportunity for us to be able to outreach to the younger generation and bring them on in to see our performance.
Opening night is a night that everybody looks forward to. It's super exciting. We get to present it on stage for the first time in front of a public audience.
During the show, I'm calling the younger dancers at specific times for the performance. We don't want children coming on too early in order to keep the space backstage clear. Now, there are calls for the first act and the second act. And so all the parents in those dressing rooms also need to be alert. Now, at the end of the performance, the most crucial part is for me to get the kids ready for bows. That's over 100 people I have to get in line and in check. It's a little hectic, but it always comes together because of our volunteers who are ready to go.
Once the show ends, our work for the production team is not over. Immediately after the show ends, we are responsible for striking the floor and packing everything up. That includes everything from costumes to small props, big sets, and backdrops. And what we do is we put it in such a way that next year, when we do the production again, everything is ready to go right in its place. That process usually takes 2 to 4 hours. It's easier taking them apart than it is putting it together. So usually we definitely all have a big smile on our faces when it comes to that time.
We are so proud of our dancers, volunteers, and staff who have dedicated their time, effort, and talent to serve this beautiful art form. The thrill and excitement the dancers experience when putting on beautiful costumes, the magic created by stunning and colorful sets, the live music that transports the dancers' world into beauty, the power that one feels when finding their voice through dance, all play a part in the reason we embrace this holiday tradition.
Oh my gosh, ready, Trey?
We recommend it with hot chili oil, but
A little bit of sugar and some almond milk.
Oh, yeah. This is a very interesting question everyone's wondering about. So, what would it take for me to be Claire?
For you?
Me.
To be Clara?
Yeah.
You'd have to be a girl.
What?